which is like somebody translated as a holy house, stuff like that. And the reverse side is a typical Mon symbol, like conch shell they're using. Even in the Dorothy, they're using this kind of symbol as well. So. And lower down to the Jakarta, there's a near the Y, parallel to Bangkok right now, the location is. And it's called Ancient City Tagara. It's also Lower Burma, and here also some Pyu style of coins, Srivasa, and here it's like they use at the sides they use a conch shell too. So, but on the reverse side they all use a Patapita. Oops, I don't know what happened to my. Something wrong with my PowerPoint, sorry. And at the top, we also found some rare gold coins, and we found in the Dorothy period, and this is like a Srivasa style. So they both these symbols are using in Mon period. And I just compare with these few silver coins. We can see the silver coins here. They all use Srivasa. As Srivasa is something like the auspicious symbol at that time, and most of people believe or they're using these symbols. And besides that, they use the swastika and Patapita. And that's why I see this in the Pyu symbols. The typical Pyu symbols are like Srivasa and the Patapita. Most of these two symbols represent in the Pyu culture. So we all can see this very often in the Pyu culture. And Pyu Gold nuggets beads that we found in Thailand, as you also can see here, that the gold nuggets, just a gold nugget, they just make a hole and make as a beads. And this was what we found in Upper Myanmar at Thailand, Asian Pyu sites. And at the same time, we found in Lower Myanmar, as you can see the ring here, they use gold nuggets instead of gemstones setting here. So the use of gold nuggets, gosh, so sorry, I use Macintosh in this, and here I like to mention about these floral motifs. As you can see at the shoulder of that ring, the line here, they use the design, the star design here, and also, okay, this is the gemstones in the Pyu gemstones, and on the gemstone, they incise the designs of the gemstone. That's a fashion in Pyu period. And they often use this star design on the gemstones, like corundum, like sapphires, rubies. They carve this design on the gemstones. It's a kinds of typical Pyu gems carving style. And here, yeah, and they also apply this in Pyu period, and this is Upper Myanmar, and this is Lower Myanmar. We found in the tomb from this ring, so they also apply the star design on the ring. And also they used to do granulated gold beads, like as you can see here, the Mon beads have a lot of granulation on the beads, and also in Pyu gold beads we see all the granulated, more or less they use all the granulated stuffs on the gold beads. So it's kinds of and later on we don't find much of granulated style. So this is like really a typical Pyu style, Mon elegant style. And also here you can see they use dice beads, which is and then they put some symbols or playing or symbols of it. And I'll show you more of those symbols later. And also the conch shell gold beads. And gold dice bead figures. So usually there's two types of gold dice beads, and probably they use this as probably their belief or amulet or charm whatsoever. And this here you can see the lions and Nandigu, elephant, tiger, and sometimes instead of tiger they use Garuda or other animal symbols. So this is and this is supposed to be a shell, gems, beads. So it's supposed to be here. So, and the dice bead symbols, here you also, these are decorated symbols, and it's all come up with the Sirivasa and Patavita here. So Sirivasa and Patavita is decorated symbol with this conch shell and twinfish. And sometimes they use a simple line design, and it's also a Sirivasa, Swastika, Thai-mon are related. And usually you use the solid ring with the star of shape. The reason they use this star of shape is like they're really sophisticated, because we can observe this kind of wearing in the ancient Pyu statues or like that, and they are wearing in the finger, not only at the end, also in the middle. Here I show you, and also they are wearing several rings in fingers. So by doing this stellar shapes, I'm just trying to show you here, so it just can fall out easily. So if you wear like rounded, it can fall out easily, but by stellar shape, it just hold it in your finger, although there's no joint here, so you can wear it, it doesn't fall out. So that's why they're really sophisticated, and the way they are shaping the ring. And later on they use rings. One is solid gold star, this is a solid star, and this hollow. And the hollow, sometimes they just feel a mystic feeling inside. They use the reasoning, or they feel the mystic inside, or sometimes they just hollow. Okay. So here we can say, okay, from Pyu to early Mon, Pyu to Handavati transition. So the changes in Hamsa Lion, the early Mon, you see more decorated. Pyu and Mon are more decorated in a Hamsa, this one you can see, and the Handavati period they use more realistic picture. Here also it's supposed to represent with two lion rings that probably you will see in the front page. I should have, okay, and I should show you this. Okay, here, the two lions, here, the facing opposed. This kind of ring in the Pyu period, and here, yeah, that one is two lions, same thing, but it's a realism animal. And also, the Ryzen believes in the use of micro figures. Probably they use their charms or amulets in that period. We found a lot of those micro gold figures. So probably they believe in this kind of micro stuffs, and either they're wearing, or sometimes after that they put under the construction of palace, they put these things under the ground and make auspicious